Hello everyone, welcome to 30 minutes learning SAPUI5. Today I'm going to share how to create single page application, master detail application, routing one view to another view, how to get value from that main screen and how to pass to next view. So uh, this is the master detail application. So here you see it's a two views present. So this is a first view and that product is a second view. Similarly, we're going to make master and detail application using templates. So first we need to go to SAP cockpit and then trial home. Go to access new trial. Services. Under enterprise extension, you can see that SAP WebIDE full stack. If it is not enabled, please first enable. We're going to use that SAP WebIDE for editing our application. So next, go to services. Okay, so now we're going to create a new application from template. So right click, new project from template, select that SAP UI5 application. So you see this is empty template, empty application. Click next. So it will asking project name and a namespace. Project name we're going to give master detail app. So namespace you can give your company name and team and your name. Example company and development team name. If you have anything dev or smart like anything. So actually this namespace indicate web app folder, root folder. So click next. So it asking that view. So we're going to create a base view. So type, it's four type of views there. So XML, JSON, JavaScript and HTML. We're going to use XML view for designing our application. Then select next and finish. It's take few seconds. Okay, now you see project it will create a master detail app. Here you can see that web app folder. Inside we create that base view, and in that controller it's automatically create that base controller. So double click that base view. So these are the pre-built template code. So first I will show you how it will look like. So I just run that application. So select that if you run this application, then you select index.html, then press OK. Okay, so without editing code, the template look like this. Now we're going to create a single page application first. So single page application, how we going to create? Just remove this shell, it's not needed, and this pages aggregation, it's not needed. Shell is nothing, this spaces is shell, so actually this spaces we not needed, so I remove that shell. And this we are going to use that base view for the main, so I remove all aggregation for this base view. So next I'm going to create a home page. So click that web app folder and right click and new, and go to SAP UI5 view. Here we can give that any name, home. So single page application, I give that second view as home. Okay, so home view it's created. So double click here, so you can see that app, pages and page and content. So here we're going to remove that app and pages, because we're going to bind this home view inside that base view. So that way we're going to create a single page application. Home view. So once we write code like this, then what we need to do, go to manifest JSON. So sometimes you can see that descriptor editor while clicking that manifest JSON, then you just click that code editor. Actually it's very simple to routing this view. It's very easy. I show you how to do these steps. Okay, here you see clear control aggregation. Under that SAP UI5, and inside if you see that routing. Okay, so here you need to remove this clear control aggregation, false. Actually this control ID app, it's indicate this app, this ID. Okay, and the root view, we're going to calling a root view as a base view for our root view, and we're going to bind our home inside the root. So I remove the pattern here and give a name for default and target home. So here also you can see that target base clear control aggregation, please remove this one also. Okay, so now we just rerun that application. Okay, now you see, now you get that title home view. So actually base view inside home view, it will display in that area. Okay, now I'm going to create another one view for master detail page application. So select that web app and click that new button and SAPUI5 view. Give that um, okay, this is a detail screen, so give that name as a detail. Okay, so detail view it's created here. So similarly, just remove that app and pages. And here you going to routing our detail view. So I'm going to create another one route. So I give that route name as a default and a pattern as a detail and a target detail. Okay, so I just finish routing for this detail view. So now we need to tell when that route it will trigger. So I'm going to create a new button in base view, sorry, that in that home view. Then if I click that button, then it will navigate to detail view. Okay, now go to home view and inside that content button text, go to detail page and press event. On press okay, so actually I just create a one button inside that content. So I'm going to write a function for this on press inside that home controller. So here you just give that name and a function. So now we're going to give that routing navigation. So this dot get owner component get router dot nav to and our routing name. In that manifest you can get the detail. Okay, so now I refresh my application. Now you see button is present. Go to detail page. So if you click, it will navigate to next screen. So how are you going to check how it's working? Just remove after index.html in the top URL. Carefully watch this URL. After clicking, it will give that new pattern we give inside that manifest JSON, right? So that detail it will present here. Okay, so now route is working. So actually master page, detail page, master detail application, we have that two view needed, so we created two view. So actually we using that app controller to making it two views. If I click, then it will navigate to next screen, but now we're going to use that split app. So before I'm going to explain split application, where you're going to get this official documentation for all UI5 related things. You can go OPENUI5 SDK. Here you can actually I think this is a old version. You just select the latest version, then you go to this API documentation. Here you can see that lot of documentation about OpenUI5. So here just click that split app. Okay, so in that split app you can see that aggregation, detail page and master page. So now we are using that app controller. So first we check that app. So app class, so what are the aggregations? It's there. So pages aggregation. So initially it's having the pages aggregation. We remove that pages aggregation, right? So while routing that time, that pages aggregation, it's automatically it's created, and inside the pages aggregation you can create a page. So this home and detail view just give that page controller. That's why it's working here. So now you understand how we created a single page application and master detail application. So split up, just split up. We need to give instead of app, you just give that split up and give that ID app, and remove this app, and then go to manifest JSON. Now we're going to change a little bit in the code. So if you not give that anything, then it automatically take a pages aggregation. Now you need to tell what type of aggregation while routing. So that split up does not have the pages, so instead of pages what we're going to give, so detail pages and master pages. So this is a master page and this is a detail page. So we need to give tell that which view act as a master and which view act as a detail. So home act as a master page. So control aggregation master pages. So this detail view I can say detail pages. So just refresh this application. Okay, now we can see it's a master page. It's adapted here, but detail page is not adapted because we are just telling that control aggregation in the target. We need to in the routing we need to pass that two pages because master and detail page it's needed in that single view. So in that route pattern default route pattern we need to tell that another one page. So next page is a detail. So detail page. Okay, now the target home and detail we given here like. Okay, so now we have only one screen, so now it's a two screen, it's present in that single view, single page. Okay, now you see it's a home view and detail view, that master page and detail page, it's there. So next what we're going to do, just making a two label and two input, and we give that input value. That input value, while clicking that button, it navigate to new view, and that view we need to fetch information what you are sending from that base view. So label text name and then input id name, and okay, this one is enough. So next, in that manifest JSON we need to change that route. Okay, actually in the detail page, for clicking that detail, it will show that what we give that input in that main view. So normal pattern, if you click, then as usually it will look like pat detail. So if you give like this pattern, then next parameter, what are the input value you given, after this detail it will present in that URL. So next we need to send that value. So first we read that value in that home view. So well, name is equal to this dot get view dot by id dot get value. So this name we need to pass here. So name okay. So this normally you just give that name to after routing page name. So we need to pass some value for this particular route. So you need to give us some JSON formation like this. Okay. So first we check that URL it's working or not. Then we proceed next step for fetching information in the detail screen. So just remove the detail and click that home. Now it will we create a name label and one input field. So input field I just type demo, then click. You see, while clicking it will give that routing as a detail and demo whatever typing here it will take in that URL. For example, I change that demo 123, then click demo 123. So actually percentage 20, this is a space, so that's why it's taken percentage 20. It don't confuse. So it's working. So next step we need to fetch in that detail screen. First we change the title as a detail, detail page. Then we can display that value in that detail view. So similarly we can give that label text name and input id name. So actually this is a detail page view. So actually this id it's unique, so don't confuse. Home page also having that same id. I can change that id name 1, so don't you will not get any confuse in that id. So go to that detail controller JS. Here in that init method you need to fetch that information from the home view. So this dot get owner component dot get router. dot this dot get owner component dot get router, then attach routing route match handler. I forget this name. We can check here route. So actually SAP UI core routing under this router. This is the master for all controller. So you click this router. Okay, then you see that lot of methods here. So particularly we're going to use this attach route match. So we're going to use this method. Okay, so look at this document. So here this method having that three parameters: data and function and listener. So we're going to use this function. So function, you can create function like this way. So here so it will return some event. So this event we mention for event. Okay, so we need to fetch a value. So I assign one variable or data, then for event dot so this event return value you can get some parameter from here. So route matched, so you see get parameter and tell that name which parameter we're going to use. So in our case arguments, because we passing arguments in that URL, so we need to fetch a argument. Okay, so once the data is filling, then we need to assign that value to our detail view this input. Before assigning, we just log that value. Okay, I remove and rerun that application. Something error happened. Okay, get owner component. Okay, it's a typo. Sorry, actually it's a typo error. That's why this detail screen is not loaded properly. Okay, now it's working. So I type test and click. Okay, now you see we get that value. We console that value data. So whatever we type here, we can fetch from that detail view. So test 1 2 3 I type, then you see next value you can get in that screen. So very simple to binding this value to that input. this dot get view dot by id dot set value. So here data dot name. So dot name. I refresh my application. I just bind that value to this detail page input field. Test. Okay, something error we get. A name for view has been defined. Routing view. Okay, I think we do something issue. Okay, this function. Okay, I think this is this it's denoted inside this function. That's why we get something issue. So we assign that that's equal to this, and that is going to inside this view. Okay, now test again. Test, it will present here also. So test 1 2 3, it's changing automatically. So whatever typing here you can get that same value. So single page application we saw, and the master detail application, and routing, input value, fetch, and pass to next view, that also we completed. Route match handler, that one also we completed. It finally I can show you another one screen I just bind, and if you navigate to next view in the detail master detail page, if you have that three screens. So we're going to create another one view. That we called sub. Okay, that last view is created. Remove that aggregation pages app sub view. So in the page we just assigning back button. So page, we check the page under properties, nave button. Okay, so nave button, show nave button true, and corresponding event. So nav button press. On back. So subview controller, select on back function. So this dot owner component dot get router dot nav to we're going to navigate to detail view again. So detail. So we're going to create another one button in the detail view. This button called text. Go to sub view. So page, it's sub view. It's okay. And button press event on go. So detail controller, we're going to create another one function on go. In this function we're going to navigate to next screen. This dot get owner component dot get router dot nav to sub. Okay, actually we are not creating a sub router, so we're going to creating a routing in that manifest JSON. So already we have the two route. Next we're going to create another one route. So this route called sub. So this control aggregation detail. So we added a third route here, sub. Okay, again we're going to test our application. Okay, test. Now it's working. The detail view, click that sub view. Wow, easy. Now it's navigate to next third view, sub view, and if you press the dark button, then it will navigate to detail view. Oh, it's something it's issue. Segment name is record. Okay, we are missing some arguments in the detail routing. That's why it's getting error. So after route, into specify arguments name empty Now rerun that application. Okay, now you click subview and if you click back, again something issue. Okay, we want to pass that null value, so that's why it's getting error. Empty. Okay, click that subview and press the back button. Okay, now we get that value because we passing that empty as a hard-coded value. That's why it's filled here automatically. So if we type test, click this button and it will change this value. So we change that button text in that home screen. Change detail view inputs. Okay, test, click that button. You see something, it's updated automatically, and click that subview and press back empty, so it's everything, it's working. So that's all guys. If you like this video, please share your friends and subscribe my channel. Thank you.